Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Lauren with the Coffee Cake Quilt Company, and today I have the February 2024 Sew Sampler box to share with you all. I did have the Sew Sampler shipped to me via UPS instead of USPS, which actually cost me $13 total, so about $8 more than what the standard shipping cost is. So I did pay $45.53 for this box. The theme of this month's box is Trending Tradition, and it says February 2024. We do get 25% off of butter churn fabrics, as well as this free pattern here that is on Fat Quarter Shop. You can go ahead and scan that QR code if you want. It is free for everybody, not just Sew Sampler subscribers. Next, we have our little leaflet here that tells us the contents of our box, as well as the prices of each of these items. First, here we have this Tulip Between Quilting Needles size 10 by Tulip Needles. And this retails for $8.74. It says quality is the hallmark of Tulip hand sewing needles. Made of nickel-plated steel in Japan, these needles are polished to ensure a smooth glide and milled to a perfect sharp tip. With a large needle eye, they are flexible and warp resistant, and this size is just right for any hand sewing or quilting experience. Hopefully you can see this. This is a cute little test tube here that they give you. It does have a cork lid, and these are the size of the needles. They are quite tiny. I want to say it's probably about an inch big. Next, we have this 50 weight solid copper cotton thread. This is by Gutermann. If you know me, you know that I love Gutermann. Anyway, this retails for $1.98, and it says durable and strong Gutermann 50 weight cotton thread has kept quilts together for generations. This light copper color is a comfortable complement to the Quiet Grace fabric collection and can be used for quilting and piecing, as well as binding. And Gutermann is actually what I use to piece my quilts. I've been using it for, I don't even know at this point, maybe 12, 14 years. I get it off of wawak.com. There's a whole array of colors, probably several hundred at this point. I'm not sure how many of the colors Fat Quarter Shop sells, but they also carry Gutermann as well if that's what you're interested in. I will say we have less content in this Sew Sampler, but it's because we got some pretty expensive items. So let's go ahead and see what our next item is. This one's one of those expensive ones. This is a sewing machine light with Velcro by Vivilux. It retails for $26.98. This says, chase away the shadows from your sewing machine to turn up your quilting joy. This wonderful tool adheres to your sewing machine with Velcro, so you can reposition it as needed. It provides bright light exactly where you need it with the help of a flexible neck and includes a USB charging cable and wall plug. Has 100,000 hours LED life and up to 14 hours of continuous use. Okay, so that's awesome. No batteries required. It's just rechargeable. You can recharge using a USB port or a wall outlet. And let's see, it's fully charged in 3 hours. So that's pretty cool. My Berninas both come with LED lights, but they're fixed positions. You can't move them anywhere. So this would be really cool. It says it's good for sewing and quilting, wood crafts, hobbies, and more. That's really neat. I'll show you a little closer up here. Next is the fabric, and I will go ahead and put it up on either side here so that you can see all the different pieces of fabric in this collection. I know it's really difficult to see, but this is a design roll that we get here with this box. This is Thick and Thin Quiet Grace 2.5-inch strips by Kim Deal for Henry Glass Fabrics, and this retails for $25.98. It says, with each seam, quilters partake in a tradition that will never stop trending. Likewise, the rich colors and perennial prints of the Quiet Grace fabric collection by Kim Deal for Henry Glass Fabrics can be enjoyed in any era. You'll never tire of this clear range of hues full of clear colors, as well as bright lights and dazzling darks. Classic florals and modern geometric share space in this range, and it is sure to inspire timeless quilts that will warm your home for decades. And let me know what you all think about this fabric. For me, it's definitely more on the traditional side. I tend to go for brights, bolds, moderns, modern fabrics. So yeah, I'd like to know what your thoughts are. What's really funny is I've kind of poo-pooed Marcus Fabrics in the past with my unbaggings of the fabric and things like that, but I've had this customer that keeps bringing me these more traditional reproduction print quilts, and I'm starting to actually really like how they all come together. I'll go ahead and just put a picture up here of her latest quilt because it is really, really, really cool. It's called Beach Party by Pat somebody. I'll go ahead and put that information down below if you end up liking the quilt that I show right here. All right, we have the Thick and Thin quilt pattern by Kim Deal as well. This retails for $9.98. This goes with our little design strip roll there. And this says, through thick and thin, this quilt pattern will keep your scrappy taste satisfied. Thick and Thin is designed by Kim Deal, and the more colors you add, the happier this quilt becomes. Complete this beauty with the Quiet Grace 2.5-inch strips included in this month's box. So this is a 39 by 42 and a half quilt. That's bordering on a wall hanging if you ask me, but you could definitely put a border around it or just have a really small lap quilt. Let's see what else you'll need. You'll need some binding. Obviously, you'll need your backing. But yeah, finishing kits are available on Fat Quarter Shop's website. And I will go ahead and link all of these items down below if you're interested in any of them and want to check them out for yourself. If you haven't already seen this cute little mug rug design that we came up with earlier in February, go ahead and check the pattern out at www.coffeecakequiltcompany.com. Finally, we have our Pressed Flowers Quilt Along block number 11. All right, this retails for $4.98. And this is the 11th one, which means we get our next one in March, and then we get our finishing kit in March as well. And then in April, we start a whole brand new quilt along. So if you are interested in the Sew Sampler and you're not already a subscriber, it's a great time to start in April. Not only is it the birthday of the Sew Sampler, so the boxes are typically amazing. Like, you'll get a ton of coupons, like maybe 3-4 coupons sometimes. You'll get a ton of really great items in the box that you typically wouldn't get in the other month's boxes. And then of course, like I said, you'll get the new sew along. So it really is a great time to join, especially in April. I'll go ahead and link that down below as well if you're interested. So the total box contents added up to $78.64. Which means that we saved $33.11 for UPS and then $8 more for that if you chose USPS as your shipping provider. All right, thank you so much for watching. It's Friday. I hope you all have a great weekend and I will see you next week. Bye. Samantha? Samantha? Hey, you guys.